Along with election season being upon us, hurricane season is almost here, so hurricane plans have to be put in place throughout the county. Here to tell us how the Monroe County Sheriff's Department is getting ready for their upcoming hurricane season is Colonel Rick Ramsey. Colonel Ramsey, thank you for being with me this morning.
This is my pleasure. This is a really important time of year for us with hurricane season because it's such a big event and the possibilities of catastrophe and lost life are so grave. We do a lot to prepare, and we work closely with fire rescue, emergency management. And in fact, right now we're going through meetings, and we'll soon be having a hurricane drill. We do a drill before hurricane season where we bring in all the players to make sure that we have our plans and we're ready to go. We know what the county overall situation is. So we're meeting now, having plans. Internally, we make all our district commanders and our stations, our jails, have hurricane plans. Those hurricane plans have to be renewed every year for any changes, any difference in personnel or strategies. We have them submitted prior to. We review them, make sure we believe they're good plans, and then we put them into an emergency operating book, which shows everything they're supposed to be doing, everything they want to do. And those plans also go online, so all our officers in their in-car computers can pull up any district, any station, any jail hurricane plan, and they know the plan. Instead of wondering what our plan is, they have it at their hands right there, so we know what the plans are.
How far ahead of the hurricane season do you have to have these plans in place, Colonel?
Well, we try to work throughout the year, and just as new things come up, new strategies, new plans, update those, but we generally do it like 3 months before. 3 months out, we make sure our plans are locked in, set, and ready to go.
So you guys, you're ready to go for this hurricane season?
Well, God forbid it comes up, a hurricane, we'll be ready.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully there are no hurricanes.
I hope
right?
so. But we're ready.
Okay, and I know there's always, a lot of questions and concerns regarding evacuation at the jail and then re-entry. Can you kind of address those issues?
This is probably one of the biggest questions the Sheriff's Office gets is hurricane evacuations, hurricane reentries. We know to evacuate is just so time-consuming, so financial on people to leave. Have to board your home up, get your car, get your kids out of school, take time off your work. A lot of restaurants or businesses, if you take off, you're not getting paid, you're not on vacation time, it's on your own money. Then you got to drive out, get a hotel room. One year we had like 3, 4 evacuations. The cost is just so phenomenal on people. They just dread it. But we work closely with emergency management, fire rescue, like we said, the county administrator, to make a determination if we call for an evacuation. We got to really believe that it's imminent, and we need to take actions, protective actions, to protect life, limb, and property. And we have plans for evacuations, which formulate to giving proper notice to people to get in their cars and leave at least 48 hours out. We want plenty of time for them to transition out. We don't want to be like Louisiana. You saw on the superhighways, the traffic was so congested that people got stuck on the roads. So we've got to try to think about obstacles that may arise, traffic concerns, crashes, things that may stop the traffic. So that's our importance is just time.
Okay. And now, kind of speaking in terms of the jail, can we talk about the crime rate, Colonel Ramsey? Now, has it increased over the last couple of years with the economic meltdown, or decreased?
Well, I'm going to say we have decreased. Very thankful. We are really concerned when the economic impact hit the Monroe County and other parts of the nation. We really thought as a result of people losing jobs and other things, factors coming in place, we'd see a rise in crime. We've been very fortunate to hear that through the economic times, the Sheriff's Office did a lot of changes to adapt to the economy. We cut 10% of our workforce. Our budget today is $900,000 less than it was in the year 2006. And we did a lot of stuff to take patrol boats off the water, to get rid of positions, and positions from civilians all the way up to administration. Keep cars out longer, buy fewer cars. We really tightened the belt, and we were still able to keep crime down. In fact, this year crime is down 8.1%, and it's gone down the last couple of years. So we've been very effective doing more with less and making sure that people are still safe in this community.
Okay. What other kind of programs are new programs, I should say, happening over at the Sheriff's Department? Do you have any new programs?
Well, we always have new programs, but one program which has been around for a number of years, but I like to talk about because they're just so important with the economic impact we're talking about. We try to be a good partner to the county and to the residents to ensure their taxes don't go up by cutting our budget. But also, we have a program we call Heads in Beds, which a lot of people don't know, but we rent jail space out to the federal government. Federal government has so many federal inmates, they don't have enough place to house them. So we rent space out to ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, also to U.S. Marshals. We generally have about 95 to 105 federal inmates a day. We get $82 a day. Last year, we generated $2.8 million as a result. This year, we're on a pace to meet or exceed $3 million. That money we make, we turn back over to the Board of County Commission, which helps to offset costs of the, to run the county and keep taxes down.
Wow, and how long has this program been in place for?
We've been doing this for 17 years, but we're at the highest point now. In the past, we had 25 to 50 inmates. The last couple of years, we've got those numbers up to about 100, and we've raised over $40 million in that time.
Wow, that's quite an accomplishment, right?
We're proud of it. It's a lot more work for the Sheriff's Office to manage these inmates, to deal with federal inmates. It's a lot of time, money, effort for us, but we're doing it as a service to make sure we are part of the solution, not part of the problem for the county.
That's awesome. We'll keep doing what you're doing over there, because it sounds like you're doing great things.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We try. We try hard. Thank
Okay,
you so much.
Well, thank you so much for being with me this morning and filling us in on the hurricane season plans, along with filling us in on everything else that's going on.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody, we're going to be back after this with local artist Tim Marshall Curtis. Stay with us.